my life, we just spawned in trying to make it right. Told bro we could be alright. Told bro we could be alright, because yo, it's just a game of life, we just spawned in trying to make it right. Told bro we could be alright. Told bro we could be alright. What's going on, my people? That's YouTube video. Currently recording on my iPhone. Let me take out my Invisalign so I can actually speak to you guys. Just looking at some stocks right now, predicting the market. You can see on this board, I can tell you guys, I guess. You guys see on the board, it says 100,000. The plan is to reach that 100k in profit this year.
5 minutes later.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Yo, that is insane, bro. Who just bought so much? This is not a meme coin channel, by the way. It's going up, it's going up, it's dumping. Oh, they're fighting, man. This is going to the sky. I just sold and this coin just went to the sky. I definitely want this channel to be something where people can see what I'm doing to make money, and you guys can watch me play with all my money, make my mistakes, and when it works, then you can try it for yourself. I'm starting from ground zero, which makes this journey more entertaining. I want to definitely up the production. I'm not even sure how I'm going to edit this. I don't necessarily want all these videos to just be in my room as well. Yo, it's just a game I like. I don't want people to see me as a guru.
Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
You look really familiar.
Yeah.
I don't want people to see me as a guru, but there's a part of me as well which knows that the knowledge which I have, if I teach people it will definitely put them to a temperament in which they would be in a more suitable position mentally to gain money and to gain wealth and to gain the lifestyle that they want. The reason why I know that is because it's worked for me. Even though I'm not a millionaire yet, there's definitely areas in my life which, through the right understanding, it's allowed me to expand to such high degrees. Leadership, consciousness, frameworks, mentality, psychology, and environment. The person who taught me the most about leadership is John C. Maxwell. I've got 2 of his books here. His biggest introduction to leadership for me is leadership is influence, nothing more, nothing less. Leadership is nothing but your ability to influence and inspire other individuals. When you think of consciousness, you could think of someone's frequency, you could think of somebody's awareness. All of these things kind of point to the same thing. It's about your awareness of oneself, awareness of the power that's within you. Once you understand your consciousness, you understand the power that God has given you in this life and how you can use that to unlock different areas. What ties hand in hand with this is environment. You are not your physical shell that shapes your body. You are the awareness that perceives your body, and you are also the awareness that perceives your circumstances, that perceives your environment. It's very important that these things work hand in hand, because if you're somebody who's happy with yourself but you're not happy with your environment, you might as well be unhappy with yourself, because that is the spiritual energy that you give off. Remember, perception and projection, it's an ever-going cycle. What you perceive in your reality is your perception, and because of your perception of things, you project onto it. Practice mindfulness and being grateful for everything that you have. After leadership, consciousness, and environment, then I have frameworks. One of my proclivities, which has been the way that I've been most capable for the businesses which I've been a part of, I was able to influence and impact them so much due to my structure, my ability to synthesize, to get a bunch of things which are unrelated but working towards one key thing and make them make sense within each other so that they work to the highest capacity. One thing that I heard my father say, is a very wise man. He said, people who know how to make use of waste, they appear good in God's eyes. Let's say we're making this. Hello? Just destructing my whole thought process and you say carry on.
Great bloopers though, bro.
There's businesses out there and they want to learn how to profit, how to get more customers in, how to do all of these things, but they're wasting in different areas. They're not being the most optimal, they're not being the most intentional with all of their operations. Call it systems, you can call it structure, but I like the word framework. Synthesize work and turn it into a really nice and intentional project, all working towards one area. This is really powerful, and this is something that God loves. Now, mentality, I like to think of it as the discipline of consciousness. Even if you understand all the power that is within you, that everything that you see in your reality is crystallized imagination. Every invention, whether this book, whether these Invisalign, which I took out at the start of the video, every single thing that was ever made was in somebody's mind before it was put into reality. The mentality connects to awareness, consciousness, and environment, because this is a physical world. So even though everything is spiritual before it is physical, you still need to put in the physical work to get things done. What I have for that description of mentality is focuses on cultivating a resilient and growth-oriented mindset. Finally, what I have is psychology. Psychology is almost like the studying of all of these other areas and how they all play into each other, and how they lead to success and how they lead to failure, and even sometimes where it leads to success or the desired outcome based on your psychology, based on how you was perceiving that, how your mentality was regarding that. It's what happens after that. Based on how you perceive yourself can shape your emotions, which shape the way that you achieve it. Let's say I want to be a millionaire. The frequency of a millionaire vibrates with me to a small capacity. When I think of it being possible, it vibrates even faster. When I think of a way to achieve it, it vibrates even faster. However, if I just want to be a millionaire and I don't think of a clear pathway, and that can lead to realities in which I become a millionaire, but maybe through unethical ways. So it's like the more that you articulate your plan, that is the more that these frequencies will vibrate with you and cause you to achieve your plan the way that you want to achieve it. These are the 6 areas which I'm speaking about on this channel. I'm not a rookie to these areas which I'm speaking of. During the start of COVID, I was just producing funny content. That was probably the right time then, because a lot of people was just, you know, in a dire situation, and at least I could make someone's day producing something funny. 2025, it's the year where people gotta lock in, man. People gotta do something that sets them up for what's to come. I think these next 3 years are gonna be introducing us into a new world. I know that if I'm in a position where I have millions to my name, then I can look after my family, I can look after the people that I love, I can look after the Honcho Collective. All of these people, I can be that pillar to them. It's definitely going to be interesting to see what comes from this and what happens. So yeah, man, peace. Yo, it's just a game I like. Is that we're gonna end the videos, peace? We cover the screen. We'll figure it out. Yo, it's just a game I life. We just spawned in trying to make it right. Told bro we gonna be alright. Told bro we gonna be alright, because yo, it's just a game I life. We just spawned in trying to make